Good morning, rollers. Welcome to day 24. It's Monday morning. Hope everybody enjoyed their Sunday. I took a total day of rest. My body was like, no, not today. So I hope everybody had a good rest. And if you felt like it, I hope you worked on your rolling and you worked on your stretching and you're gathering a lot of good information about your body. So we went up the sternum the other day. So what we're going to do is just be moving out right underneath the collarbone, clavicle area, and we're going to be coming through. We're going to be coming onto the front of our shoulder, into the shoulder joint and into the arm a little bit. So this is going to start opening up and releasing this arm that's so stuck into the rib cage, clavicle scapula area, and it's going to give it a little bit more freedom of movement. So this can be, again, really intense work for people. If you need a less dense ball, just reach out to me and I'll help you out with that. So let's get started. I'm hoping your ball is clean and sticky. Mine is. Okay, so here we go. We're going to start where we left off, right at the top part of the sternum, and we're going to be working out into the arm. So let me just say this. So you want to remember the pec major muscle attaches at the sternum and it comes across, attaches on the collarbone, and it comes into the arm. So what we're trying to do is get space, right, between the sternum and the arm. And so we always want to be reaching this arm away as the sternum moves in the other direction. So you want length between the sternum and the arm. That's what we're trying to achieve. Okay, so we're going to come on down and we're going to start where we left off. Let me move my mat up just a little bit. So I'm right at the top part of my sternum. Here's my collarbone. So if I'm moving this way, this arm is going to continually move out away from my body, okay? So from here, we're just going to do, I always say this is like a little intersection, right? This whole thing is like a road trip. It's like a little body journey. So we're coming up the sternum, collarbone area. It's like a little intersection of happy and healthy, okay? And we're just gonna move the torso up this way so the ball starts moving towards the shoulder and arm as this arm keeps reaching out and away from you. So here I am. Here's the sternum, here's the collarbone. We're breathing and we're sinking. And just being here can give you a ton of feedback. If you want, you can take your arm and do a little isometric push that way, and your sternum's moving this way, so you have those two different lines of pull, and just feel what that feels like. You don't have to, you can just stay here, but this gives you more feedback, right, as you reach away. So I'm turning my head and my body and everything away from the side that I'm moving towards. Trying to bring the breath right into where the ball is and really expanding. Try to take more breath than you usually do. And then hold it and then empty and empty more than you usually do. And then when you go to move, usually the easiest way to move on this is if you take your opposite side knee and you bring it up and you shift your hips over and put this hand on the ground. And then you're going to pull everything this way except for this arm keeps reaching out. So I'm going to pull myself down the collarbone area and I'm breathing here and I'm reaching out. So this should give you tons of feedback, especially if you've never done it before. And you might lose me here because we're going to go onto the shoulder. Right now I'm in the front. I'm entering the front of that shoulder joint, and this can be really tight on people. Maybe I can move you along with me. Come along with me. There we go. And then the next one, I'm just going to pull. So now I'm right on the front of that shoulder, right? And I'm breathing and I'm sinking. So I'm actually using this ball to grab the tissue and pull the tissue back. And I'm reaching out. So I have two different lines of pull when I'm doing this. So I'm breathing, I'm sinking, my sternum's lifting out and away, my arm's reaching that way, And then I'm gonna pull myself down my arm just a little bit more. So I feel like I'm grabbing my tissue and I'm rotating this arm so it opens, because everybody's so stuck internally rotated, and you wanna really be externally rotated more to get to neutral. Breathing here. So I'm keeping my chest lifted and I'm pushing through the opposite side hand, so this is very active. And then I'm going to pull down one more time. So I'm right before the elbow. I'm breathing and I'm sinking and letting this open. So let me move back here just so you can see my body position for this last one. So when I'm here, this is very active, right? I'm not like this, because you're not going to get anything out of that. I'm very active here. And if you've been doing this for a while, especially when you're in this part, when you're in the front of that shoulder joint, you can take the same side leg as the hand that's on the ground over here, so this leg over here, and you can reach it back behind you. So I'm coming in, turning into like a twist, so I'm really getting some good length between the sternum and my arm, and you'll actually feel this from your fingertips all the way through to the opposite side foot and leg. That's how fascially everything's connected. And you can hang out here and breathe and just let this open up as much as you want to, because everybody's so tight in here. Okay, so that's a fantastic add-on for today. That's a powerful line, a powerful area to start opening up. And so you would get up, do the other side, stay and breathe. Really bring your breath into where the ball is and really focus and stay until you feel something shift and start to open. Start slowly. You don't have to add all the different lines of pull. Sometimes just having the ball there is enough at first. So work at your own pace. Have fun with it. Breathe with it. Gather information. It's your road trip. It's your journey. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great Monday.